What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna be working on a 2014 Durango Citadel, and what is going on is it has like a clunking noise when you go over like light bumps. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna try to replicate it so you can hear it, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna try to fix and see if that helps it. Hear that clunk? Seems to be, you can get the body to shake a little bit. Okay, we're gonna see if I can get it to do it right here going into my garage. There's a decent lip. Ready? You can hear that? Do it one more time. Back up a little more. I heard the brakes creaking. Ready? That clunking noise there. So I did some research. From what I can figure out, these have a little bit of an issue with a sway bar linkage problem. Everything I've researched and stuff, there was two things I found. One was these like L brackets. I'll show you them. This is the L bracket that I'm talking about. And I read that if you remove these bolts here and then reinstall them with some red Loctite, it's supposed to stop that noise. But I did that and it didn't change anything. So the next thing that I started looking into are these sway bar linkages. Right here's the sway bar linkages. Now I opted to buy the ones with the grease fittings just because I figure they'll probably last a little longer than the ones without, and then I can kind of grease them. I'm not sure what the factory ones have, if they have grease fittings or not, but I spent a little bit more money and I bought the grease fitting ones. I can leave the part number in the descriptions of the right and the left front sway bar linkages, because the noise is definitely coming from the front of the car. It's not coming from anywhere else. So I'm gonna try to replace these and then take it for another drive, which as you see, I don't really have to. I can actually just back out of my garage and pull back in, and once it hits that lip, you can kind of hear it. So it has something to do with the suspension, and I'm hoping that it's these sway bar linkages and it's not like the strut or a shock or something like that. But I don't know, I'll see, and I'll show you the installation process here as I go too. Okay, so here is the factory linkage. Okay, there is no grease fittings on that linkage. So it's time for an upgrade. But once I unbolt these, I'm gonna try to wiggle these. I mean, right now, you can't get anything to move. So I can't really say that that is definitely the issue right now, but we're gonna find out because I'm gonna rip them apart. Okay, basically how you remove this is you got two bolts. You're gonna undo this nut here, and this is gonna push out. Down here, you're gonna undo that one, and that's gonna push out, and that'll remove this whole thing. It's a pretty simple process, but let's get to it. Okay guys, on these, they come with the fittings. They're not installed. So basically what you have to do is you have to thread those in, and then I did like one turn around to tighten them, and now I'm just kind of tightening them and sort of putting it in, making sure that I can actually get to the fitting with the grease gun. That way I don't just screw them in and can't get to them, can't do anything with them, and it's going to be a pain to grease them in the future. So make sure when you do these that you double check and make sure that you can actually get on this and that it is also, you know, tight. You don't want to have them loose. Alrighty, there it is, one down. See, I can get to my grease fittings nice. They're both easily accessible. And one side down. One more to go. I did spray some WD-40 on the joints just to make it a little easier. One thing that I do know is when you're trying to take these off, this actually spins inside here. So I clamped it with a really good pair of vice grips on the back to get that to come off. But that was the only issue I really had. And then putting it back in, there is tension on this bar. So whenever I was putting it back in, I had to use a pry bar to get that to actually seat and everything, but it's pretty simple. Okay, I got these all greased up. They actually have a little overflow in them. It's pretty cool. That kind of lets you know that you have enough grease in them. I'm gonna wipe them off a little bit better and take it out for a test drive. So here we go. I'm gonna take this thing for a test drive here. I have a microphone that I can kind of set close to where the noise has been coming from, kind of like what I did the last time, and you could hear it. And I believe it is fixed. I don't have any knocking noises. I'll take it for a little cruise here. I'll show you where I'm. See, there's no noise there. Right there, typically it would have been clunking because the body was kind of shaking back and forth. Take another little ride around here. Ready? Nope, it's fixed. So there you go. If you're having a clunking noise and you don't know what it is, chances are you need new front sway bar links. And I will put some links down below so that you can take a look at them and see what I'm talking about. They're very easy to fix. So good luck. Okay, here is one more test that I'm gonna do real quick. It was right where I pull in my garage. I have a lip, and as you saw previously, it was making that noise. So here we go. I'm gonna drive over it again. Ready? No noise there. No noise there. One more time. Okay, here we go again. No noise. No noise. Okay, that concludes my video to how to replace the sway bar linkages and remove the clunking sound from the front end of a 2014 Durango Citadel. So if you like my video, give me a thumbs up, give it a share, and if you like to see other videos that I'm probably going to do on how-tos to fix stuff, subscribe to my channel. You can do that by clicking here, and I will see you in the next one.